podcasty thing
Yeah.
where we try to build characters on the podcast and make those characters available for like download. Call it the Character Forge.
Okay, that sounds
What
fun.
would have to send you a link if you're interested in listening, but like I'm trying to think of ways to make it better because we pretty much we made a character and then we talked about it and then we broke down how to play in session 0 and shit. Would it be more interesting to talk about how to play the game or just talk about making the characters?
I
'Cause
like it. It depends. Like, are you making characters based on like characters outside of D&D lore, or are you making builds that are functionally good?
we were trying to do thematic stuff. We were going to start like for the pilot. We did the most edgy characters we could in D&D 5th edition. I think this next one we're just going to make some generalized Pathfinder 2e because we haven't done Pathfinder 2e yet. So we want to go over character rules. And so once we've done a system, I don't think we have to go over it again. But one of them I pitched was we need to make our favorite anime characters, and I'm going to make a Pathfinder 2e Summoner for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah! What'd y'all do for the D&D?
I did the most edgelord warlock I could do. He follows Cthulhu. He used to be in a cult. What was his name? It was Gert something.
Gertz.
Oh shit! That reminds me. I posted the video and we didn't actually put the fucking download link to the PDFs. Fuck. So I gotta go find those. It's all right. No, only 20 people watched it. So
You got more viewers than I do.
used to get hundreds of thousands. Man, it feels so empty now. It's so empty. I could have been something. I could have been Ninja.
Well, at least you can say that. Of course, I've never even tried, but I can't say that.
Well, it's kind of good I didn't become a YouTube person, or else I wouldn't be able to really do anything now that I work at undisclosed company.
Right.
I shouldn't talk shit about Ninja.
channel.
I could have been Ninja.
Well, I mean, I'd love nothing more to you can say that, make a living. Of course, I've never even tried, but I can't say that.
Well, it's kind of good I didn't become a YouTube person. I'm too do anything. I hate promoting myself, and that's all content creation is.
Yeah, right. I think
I had
the way I would want to do it, I don't think it would draw a lot of viewers. It'd be very niche.
I
would not be able to have a career off of it.
my main Spastic Gaming channel that is at like it just dropped under 700 subscribers. We were getting close to hitting big numbers. We were hitting 20-30K podcast video, but we weren't getting the subscriber and stuff. And then my board game channel, the one I'm actually more interested in doing, that's about like 50, and that's all been organic. So,
Sweet.
But I'm trying to push that one more.
Channel?
Yeah, let me shoot.
Yeah, send that to me.
Like
it's been mostly like and subscribe. Like I said, we tried the podcast thing. So if you listen to that, it's about an hour long. Let me know, like,
cool,
because we like the idea of it. He hasn't done podcasty stuff, and I'm just rusty, and yeah.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah. Okay.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, my dude.
So I'm speaking of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I'm currently working through Stone Ocean, and
that's the last season.
Yeah, the latest season.
Oh, with the one that just came out.
Yeah, on Netflix with Jolene.
I saw the beginning of the Jolene. I haven't seen the ones they've recently put out.
It has been. I don't like it as much as I liked Diamond is Unbreakable.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still fun.
I mean, like, it's hard to follow up. Probably one of my favorites. Golden Wind, I did not expect to love as much, but I think I love it just as much as I love Stardust.
Stardust is just like absolutely nuts to me.
Red Dragon.
Yeah, I Jolene, I liked. I even liked how they worked in the song in one point of in their dialogue.
They always do good music.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, it used to end with yes, roundabout.
The creator of
like
JoJo,
the whole first season did.
He loves Western music so much, and I think it kills him a little bit on the inside that they have to censor everything. or changed names because of U.S. copyright laws.
But
Because
I mean, everything had they at least get all those references in, like REO Speedwagon. Like the fact that became a whole deal, the Speedwagon Foundation.
I love that.
I love how it builds on itself.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you seen those videos where they keep Speedwagon, or it's on YouTube? It's like a parody thing, and they keep Speedwagon alive all the time. He's always
Oh, yeah.
there. He meets Dio. He meets the Golden Wind Kid. He meets everybody. And it's not the old Speedwagon; it's the young Speedwagon with the throwing death hat.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
they just put out the game on this, like a remaster on the Switch, where it's a one-on-one fighting game and has characters for all the way up until what is it? Cannonball Run. So like 2 series afterwards. So like I want to play it because there's a what if mode, and you can have young Dio versus old Dio, and they just talk shit to each other.
That would be fun.
My favorite JoJo is the JoJo that does the JoJo stuff.
Very descriptive. I love it. Is JoJo in Fortnite?
I wish. Trust me.
That's all you have to say about that.
Trust me. There's been conversation. People internally are like, we want JoJo. Like,
It's
if we're gonna,
it'd be great. Can you imagine Jotaro's stand just popping out?
I would love just an emote where you do the JoJo poses, make themselves, and then you'd have to stand
They're
kind of
just
like
so
I'm out.
great.
Like
Yeah.
you don't even need to do JoJo. You can like sell those as emotes on the
It's just
shop,
so
right?
over the top. You could, yeah.
JoJo. Golden Wind. Oh man, 7-page Muda.
We could totally do a JoJo game.
Someone in my work Slack was like, I'm running a JoJo Bizarre Adventure like custom thing. Like I would do like a monk or something. I think a monk, a summoner.
I'm like 90% sure we could do JoJo with Monster of the Week.
I think that would work, honestly.
Yeah. He did. Surely somebody's worked out a system for JoJo where you can use your stand and what. No.
There's madness anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Like you roll 2d6 and your stand. Well, I think everyone just comes up with their one ability that their stand has,
Mm-hmm.
and then we roll 2d6 whenever we want to do stand shit. But you have like, how do you pick a stand ability that's not OP as shit?
Yeah, I know. How do you? That's what I was thinking. Like, how do you determine what your
Everybody gets the
stand
water
does?
though.
So like stopping time and.
But like, I think we'd have to come to like a group consensus of, nah, you can't stop time, man. Or if you do, it's so like
It's limited.
It's so limited. Like it's 6 seconds, but you can't do an entire episode in 6 seconds like you can in JoJo.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to figure out a way to limit it.
Like I think Jolene, she's not too OP, right?
I'm trying to remember. It's been a year or so since
She's
I've
got
watched it.
she's
so I
got
don't
string
remember.
powers.
Oh, that's right. No, she's not. I don't think. Not as OP as somebody.
As Jotaro.
Yeah.
So I
he
would
just
say
got ridiculous. Yeah.
I would say Giorno is the highest, but that's also because he had Requiem, followed by Jotaro, Jolene. Well, I don't know.
You're not even throwing Josuke in there.
Josuke, combat-wise, he's not as good, but then also at the same time, he heals people, which is pretty insane in a fight.
Yeah. He's a good support character, I think.
I think him and Jolene are kind of on the same par as far as like power. And then you have Jonathan post stand, Jonathan with whatever the breathing thing is.
The breathing thing?
I can't believe you're
Hamu.
ignoring me in chat, you
Hamu.
monster.
We're not
What
ignoring
did I
you.
do?
We just don't care.
I was chatting to you on YouTube and you didn't
Oh
respond.
shit! You're actually
Subscriber
like,
lost.
well, damn! I didn't know that people actually chatted.
I
Is
always
there
send an
is there a way
emoji.
for me to watch that?
It should still be there.
No, I mean like in OBS. Because I know
I mean,
pretty
I was
shit.
the only person there, so, you know.
Well, I'll take any kind of interaction we can get. So like and subscribe.
Give me those DAU.
Smash that like.
Shit. Why did I just do that?
What do you want? I don't think we're gonna have D tonight, so we can get started, or we can keep talking about JoJo because I love it.
I need a slight intermission. I've had a crap ton of work, so I need to grab a coffee. That's why I messaged you.
Get your coffee
I'm
and come back, and we'll talk
fucking
about JoJo.
exhausted. Oh, I'm gonna spy. I'll probably watch the YouTube stream.
No, you
The
gotta
audio
be
quality,
on audio the whole time.
the audio quality on YouTube is actually really, really good. Like, I don't know if you've watched it, but like
Oh, I have to
everyone
listen
is
to it a little
crystal
bit when I
clear.
turn it on to test, and then I get to hear us talk and also talk at the same time. Does that make sense? Like double
With
talk.
the
That's
3-second
awesome.
delay.
It's real annoying.
Well, both Sean and I have streamer setups, so
I say that, but I'm currently using the Razer mic because I cannot be
Yeah,
bothered to plug in the Blue Yeti.
Same thing.
You know what I think would be a fun session? Is a puzzle where when we screw up we die and then we have to start back at the beginning.
I already did that in D&D. Everyone couldn't figure it out.
Oh, that's because your character's too dumb.
No,
I
had
wasn't
nothing to
there,
do with the
Sean.
characters. Had nothing to do with the characters. Everything to do with the players.
where does the square peg and this go into? The square hole. And the circle, the square hole.
The everything, square hole. The body that we looted, that we carried around for 18 sessions, the square hole.
I actually had a cleric that carried a dead body around.
Man, I was
Was it
thinking about her.
relevant?
Yeah, he was a cleric of the dead, and so he would use animate dead on the corpse.
And he always
if the
wanted to use
corpse-
the same corpse.
Well, he would use the same corpse and call it by the same name, but if it was burned or destroyed, he'd just find another body in combat that was a human, put it in the coffin, strip it of all the like clothing and stuff, and then put it back in and call him the name, and then he'd use that. It was always the same name, even though it was different people.
Oh.
He became the BBEG of the campaign.
This random constant zombie that kept reoccurring.
Cleric.
Wait, the cleric was the BBEG?
Yep.
Oh, I thought that was a player.
He was my. I did him for a couple someone else's like side story in our campaign. But essentially, he weaseled his way into like the city's clergy and corrupted everything. And
Chris, get on camera.
I'm going to get coffee. I can't.
Yes, you can turn on your phone.
I don't
It's
need
gonna
to
look
see
bad.
like
Well,
the Blair Witch
I have to go
Project.
to an elevator. Hold on.
Here, I'll simulate Chris's camera. Coffee, 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 coffee. Hold on, let me put this down. Coffee.
I appreciate you very much.
If we had viewers, they'd be very upset.
I would continue to not give a fuck.
Just wait till I start eating on mic.
Oh, I put a whole handful of seeds in my mouth, and I'm like, I can't be doing this. I did that right before a meeting. I had to do I had to do a presentation, and just out of habit, I was writing test cases, and just put a handful of seeds in my mouth. I'm like, seeds are expensive. I don't want to spit these out. So I'm like chipmunking it for like the first like 2 minutes, and constantly like pretending to sip coffee, but I'm like spitting out seeds in my empty coffee cup. And my lead's there, and his lead's there. And professionalism. They're like, you all right? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fess up.
If you want to be really annoying, If I'm in a meeting I don't want to be in, I have a tray in front of my keyboard that I tinker with. It's not on my desk right now because I cleaned up for stream, but it's full of Legos that I like to fidget with. And if I need to find a piece, it's really loud. So if I'm in a meeting I don't want to be, I'm like, there's static.
Since this is being recorded, I love all meetings that my employer has me go in. They're always an efficient use of my time. And they totally couldn't be handled by 2 or 3 DMs.
Nope. I'll call total bullshit. I've had producers and other teams pull me in. That's like this could have been an email. I've been pushing back. There are times where my camera is off and I'll be playing Marvel Snap.
Is it good?
I really like Marvel Snap. I got my ass kicked recently, but it's free and they really stand by the you only pay for cosmetics, which is pretty dope. Made by the people that created Hearthstone and then bailed Blizzard.
I never got into Hearthstone. I'm looking for something like turn-based that I can pause frequently.
You play against an actual opponent, so this won't work for you. If you want that, there is a Slay the Spire type of game that I really like. You pay 99 cents for it. It's called Pirate Outlaws. iPhone.
You could always play Pokemon Go. Battle League is super short.
Go. Playing Pokemon Go is tough because I don't want to go outside.
Pokemon Go.
That's true.
I still have my Pokemon Go watch and my Pokeball, so maybe I should do that.
I 3D printed a Pokeball recently. I just beat the main storyline of Pokemon Scarlet, and I was like, I want my own actual Pokeball because I want one with weight. I have these. These are like Pokemon tins, but they don't have weight. And I wanted one that's beefy. So I'm gonna paint a Premier Ball.
Did you get the Let's Go Pikachu Pokeball?
No, I got Let's Go Eevee, just the base edition. I'm in the minority. I don't like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee as a game.
I don't care for the game, but I bought the game specifically to get the Pokeball, specifically to play Pokemon Go with it.
You mean the Pokeball Plus?
Yes.
Man, they resell for like $150 now. It's insane.
I know. I'm not gonna sell it though. I need it as a controller. I want to play more games with this, and I need to figure out how.
So I'm feeling like Elden Ring Pokemon Go Plus.
Yes. I want to play That's looking pretty good. You're gonna weight it down with I don't know. What do you weight it down with?
Oh, it's pretty solid. It has a thick inner layer plus cross hatching, so it's got a pretty good.
It's a chonky boy.
It's a chonky boy. I also printed Cyberpunk knives because I was into my melee build in Cyberpunk, and I was like, I want the knife. Chief.
So when you want to go to catch your Pokemon, you're just going to knock it out and put it in a bag.
We don't have to worry about him hurting the Pokemon with the knives. He can't throw worth a shit.
That is true. We know he'll hurt himself first.
I'll hit my Pokemon over. That's why my Pokemon all wear steel coat and whatever,
Well, they don't. You could never hit things with knives. They didn't need to worry about it. I guess your Pokemon do need to worry about that, right?
Wait, sorry, I was reading a text. What's up?
Making a joke about your character who can't throw knives.
Oh no, yeah, I can't disagree. I literally cannot disagree when out of the 20 times I threw a fucking knife, 19 of them landed in the flesh of my allies and or NPCs. They never landed where I wanted to.
It's a good time. You got your coffee yet, Chris? I want to get started. He's ordering his coffee. He should totally just DoorDash coffee.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I should have DoorDashed it. Then it would be cold and half drunk.
And then you just
you
reheat it and add some oat milk to it.
It's not a bad idea.
Like, on days when we really need it, we sometimes DoorDash coffee. And when we do, it gets microwaved. Well, Annis does. I always get iced coffee.
You don't have a coffee maker?
I do, but sometimes I don't want coffee from my coffee maker. I want something special.
What? Oh, shit.
My brother has an espresso machine that makes me jealous. This is a very nice one because he used to work at a coffee place.
He's a barista.
Chris stole one from someplace in the mall. And he won't defend himself, so you know he did it.
There used to be a person who worked with me, and not with me, but he was, we were in the same area. And part of his condition for coming was that he be allowed to bring his Italian espresso machine to his office. And it was the real deal.
Back at my first game studio, they got this machine that all of the coffee were done in these like, those like apple juice, or what is it, the applesauce packets, like to go packets.
Yeah.
It was like that for all the different things of coffee. But the problem was any small like deviation, or if it didn't move the right way, it would jam the thing and the entire thing would shut down and beep loud enough that everybody in the office would hear. And it
You had
happened
the same
all fucking
machine.
time. Yeah, was it like that big, long, like horizontal one with like with one for like frothing and one for like flip out like the compartments and shit?
Yes, I think so.
Oh man, I hated that.
And they're little circle pods, but not pods. They're like little packets.
They're like bags,
Yeah,
little like packets. And no one would ever clean out the thing or check if no.
And then it would get jammed again for that reason.
I cleaned it out, got jammed immediately. I was like, mother.
It's not worth it. It made good
I would just
coffee.
go to this. I don't know. There was a weird taste to it. I'd rather have the fresh ground stuff that happened on the Starbucks machine. I wonder if when the studio closed, they left the machines in there, or if they sold them, or if someone stole them.
Probably stolen.
I don't know. They were huge.
Okay.
But then
Two
again,
guys
I
stole
did
them.
steal a giant.
Two guys in a cart.
Well, I did finagle my way to steal the studio's beanbag chair.
Totally doable.
Technically not stealing.
Repossessing? Taking and no one said no.
Okay, so the studio
temporarily holding on to it until they come back.
It was
safekeeping.
So when the layoffs happened, there was like this communal beanbag chair that moved from office to office if someone had space for it. It was big sumo, very expensive. And I asked the people that were in the office, I'm like, what's going to happen with the sumo chair? And they're like, I don't know, we're bummed, we don't want it. And my friend's like, what if I put my name on it? Because they have to send everything to us, right? And I put my name on it and I claimed it with my address and everything. But then, like, there's too many people being laid off, so you have to come to the office to pick up your shit. It's so before I left, I dragged it into my office in front of where my desk was, so they had to move it to get to my stuff. And so I had to go back, and so I grabbed it and put it in the back of my Honda, or my Nissan Versa, on a snowy day going from Boulder to Broomfield as the roads are getting to shit. And what was great was the bouncer sees me throw it off the second floor balcony, drag it through a stand-up of the people who still had to work, and they just see me, and they're all used to my shit at that point, and they missed me, and then I'm like, hey guys, like dragging it through this meeting for Dragonvale 1, and like, fuck, we missed me. Hey guys. The HR lady did not want any of my shit, so I was like, all right, if she's gonna be rude, I'm gonna be a fucking asshole. Like, I got my severance. Eat my dick. It was great. So that's how I acquired it.
Sweet.
Now you gotta put it on camera.
Downstairs, covered in Pokemon cards. But it's,
I have to make an appearance next episode. Chris, what are you doing?
Drinking coffee. Hold on.
I bought you all this time telling this slightly true story. No, I'm kidding. It's a true story.
So, Justin, I've learned something here. I need to stay away from you if I don't want to get laid off.
Hey.
Because I feel like layoffs follow you.
Okay, I stayed at that studio for 6 years, so it's not my fault. Companies in Boulder kind of got shit during pre-COVID and all that. Epic's doing
Man,
fine.
you're
Not gonna-
totally not. Yes. Yes, they are.
They cut our bonuses, but I'd rather have them cut our bonuses and tell us we're stable than
Hey, you get bonuses.
lie to me. Yeah.
That's not a sentence I can say.
Well,
Yeah.
no, they get the idea of bonuses, but they get cut.
I owe money because I got a bonus to the IRS. Fuck the IRS. Because they didn't take enough out. Double-edged sword, man.
Well,
They should figure it out
I forget-
themselves. They can't
Well,
remember to
that's
take out
the
the right
game,
amount of
though.
money.
they know how much you should owe, and you have to guess, and they won't tell you.
That's ridiculous to me.
I'm glad I have a friend who's our accountant. Just let them do it.
Or you have 30 children, and then you don't have to worry about it. I think the max children is 12. Pretty sure.
No.
So that family that has like 15,000 fucking kids can only claim 12 of them.
Yeah, I think it's like 12 dependents or something like that.
Expects to be Mormon.
You can claim your dogs if you pretend they're your children and you're not worried about getting arrested.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, no, see, here's the thing that most people don't get. The IRS does not want to put you in jail. They want you to make money, so you give it to them.
Mhm.
Now,
That's
if
why they're
you
willing to make
egregiously
deals.
steal yeah, and that's also why they would rather garnish wages than put you in jail. Plus, I don't think you're supposed to go to jail for taxes. Knowingly avoiding
You
them,
can.
yes, that's
how
breaking
they
law.
got. That's the only way they were able to get Capone. Was for tax evasion. That's how they locked him
Well,
up.
yeah, but that was different. If you're doing things like Al Capone is doing at all, more than likely there's many things you could go to jail
Well,
for.
I mean, yeah, it's high level tax evasion.
I don't need to hear about your high level tax evasion.
All right, let's talk about less breaking the law and more Monster of the Week. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, what happened?
So I came up with this tax evasion scheme
In the game or out of the game?
in the game. In the game.
Okay.
Actually, wait, I don't know what kind of crafty character I have.
What did happen last time?
We got hired to investigate a town where there were disappearances.
Mm-hmm.
We found Chris and you went to the sheriff's office to find out about what was going on. They were very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the library where I talked to a guy and he told me that there's just a cult that's out in the open and they wear white robes. They meet all over the place. D got indoctrinated and invited to join the group. Once we all got into the mystery machine and went to the park, two of them kind of were like, "What the fuck you doing here?" And they're like, "What? We're just chatting." I'm like, "We don't like strangers." And then we kind of had this I don't want to say tizzy. We had a misunderstanding of words,
And physical actions.
which ended in them getting zip tied. Then a goat monster,
Shadow monster.
shadow monster.
I was gonna say I don't remember goat.
I don't know why I thought it was a shadow. Goat. Like the El Chupacabra showed up. No, different game.
Not him again.
Yeah. So yeah, they came by and then the cultists left, and so I think now our wanted level in this town is
Did the cultists leave or were they abducted?
we don't know. The zip ties aren't there with them, so either they got picked up like purses and then carried away by the shadow monster, or they just don't exist anymore. We didn't get a chance to because the game ended as soon as it happened.
The game recommences. What would you like to
Perfectly
do?
fine.
I take a nervous hit off my vape.
The bubblegum fumes fill the air.
Where did that go?
Man, I don't know.
Well, you were standing right there with me. Were you watching them?
Maybe. I don't remember. Come on, man.
Who
I
was
think
supposed to be
Dickel's
watching
missing
them?
too.
Uh-oh.
She's probably hiding in the brush.
Surprise!
I remember walloping someone. On
Oh
my
wait, we have
skateboard,
skills.
and then I don't remember what happened to him.
I'm a detective. I should detect stuff.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna investigate a mystery.
What are you investigating specifically?
I'm investigating the area around where the our captives were at.
Yeah, it looks like I tried to investigate last time and failed.
Oh yeah, the wall of shame.
That's what we should. Yep, that's what we should call the role history, the wall of shame. That's a good
Wall
name.
of shame.
I'm looking for the mystery here. Hold on.
Nope, it's all good. I rolled a 9, so I get hold 1.
So you get one question.
Oh fuck.
Where is this fucker? Oh, found it. All right.
All right.
You're,
No, I.
you're looking specifically around the area, the clearing that they were sitting.
Right. Where did it go?
So that's an interesting question because you look around the vicinity and you see nothing. They did not move anywhere. They did not physically get up and walk away. They weren't dragged away. 1 second they were there and you see their butt imprints where it was, and then they were gone.
Fucker, I knew that was going to be the answer, but I went with that one because I was like, no, we need to know where it went because it was either going to be where did it go, or what sort of creature was it? I should have done what sort of creature was it, but you know what? I only got one.
Well,
But it's okay.
you've
That
confirmed
still
you've
helped.
confirmed something. I don't know what you've confirmed in your brain, but
I confirmed that they weren't like picked up, carried. They just
Somehow
disappeared.
it has the ability to
Well,
move.
that doesn't rule out them being picked up and flown away. Because whatever it was did kind of fly.
It kind of like hovered, but
So since detectives can detect, can I bounty? Since no,
would
can I
you like to
bail bond?
investigate a bounty?
I want to bounty someone.
Who do you want to bounty,
I would
Chris?
I want to. I'm gonna text my lady friend over at the sheriff's office.
What was her name?
Man, Gertrude. I don't know.
That sounds like a great name. It's now
I don't think that's.
It's Gertrude now.
You named her something much more refined.
Was it
but
like Stephanie or
Stephanie, Bethany? I don't know. Some southern lady name.
Gail?
if you're gonna harass people, at least write their names down in the notes section.
Yeah.
Hey,
doesn't
I didn't
help
know
that
we
I-
were going.
Doesn't help that I
I
didn't
didn't
record
know-
any of the audio from the session.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we could go back. Oh wait.
All right, Gail is her name.
Okay.
Gertrude-Gale. Got it. GG for short.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's it. You're gonna call Gigi?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot her a text with like a shit ton of emojis that aren't gonna make sense.
Okay, she says, "New phone, who dis?" Did she
Just
give you
gonna-
her number? I don't recall that happening.
Small town. There's
I
only so
don't-
many numbers in the
He just blasted everyone and was hoping to get Gigi.
new phone. Who dis? You called me. Yeah, but I'm trying to get everybody's number. Who dis?
So, Chris, you don't have her number. How did you get it?
I thought she gave me like a business card or something.
No, she gave you paperwork for your temporary bounty hunter license in the city.
Yeah, well, shit.
Was her card?
I looked her up in the phone book.
You looked her up in the
Phone
phone
book.
book. Okay.
Check me.
Are cell phone numbers usually in the phone book? I haven't looked at a phone book in years.
I texted her landline. We'll just go with that.
Oh man, have you actually texted a landline on accident?
No.
It gives you like weird stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. I think because it was Verizon to a Verizon line, it read it as a text to speech, but it was very bizarre when we received one.
You have a landline?
My parents did.
Oh.
Still do, I think. I don't. Fuck that.
So you text Gigi that you looked up in the phone book because people's cell phones are in the phone book in this world.
That is established precedent now.
Established precedents.
I will remember that for an experience point later.
And what do you say to her? You just emojis?
Yeah, I told you. I just sent like a shit ton of emojis.
Okay.
Like,
you
I think like 60.
You receive a shit ton of question marks back.
And then I'm going to use text to speech, and my text to speech on my phone is just absolute garbage.
Okay. What's it say?
Hey, I need help with the bounty that I'm working for the 2 young gentlemen who may or may not be involved in illicit activities with the cult.
She doesn't know about the 2 young gentlemen, does she?
I'm fishing here. I'm fishing, Sean. This is role play. Role play.
Okay, just making sure that there's not some nonsense that you think happened that didn't. She says, which bounty hunter are you? Who you? Who dis? Who bounty hunter are you?
Oh yeah, what the hell's my guy's name? Like I don't have it up. My laptop was unplugged, so it's restarting.
It's Barty. No, it's not.
You
I
are
think you did.
Poober
Yuko Krupp.
Teini? Winnie the Pooh Bear?
I say that.
Is it Pooh Bear Teini or is it Euro?
Oh, you actually gave me 2. There were 2 with my name on it, but there's only one that's filled out.
Okay, I'm deleting one.
Just don't delete the wrong one.
Bye, Pooh Bear.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, so it's Euro.
So anyway, I text that. Hey, it's Euro.
And you're fishing. Okay, so I think this is a manipulate someone if you're trying to get the details on something.
Oh yeah, okay. Discord is updating. God, I hate this shit.
And we'll see how fondly she remembers you. Do you have Roll20 open, or should someone else roll for you?
Somebody can roll it.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting.
I don't see any of his stats, so you'll have to do it, Chris.
Okay. Well, it's coming up. It's coming up.
Sean should be able to.
I see. Oh, okay. Yep. What are we rolling? What did I say? Manipulate someone? Boop.
With plus charisma, because I think I have 2.
With charm, the default.
Oh.
That's what charisma is. You got a 10.
Oh, baby.
Which means that they do it because of the reason you said, which was your name. And she says, "You talk about the Knucklefurt brothers."
I'm just going to respond with like a nodding gif.
Nodding thumbs up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the kid at the computer.
Exactly.
I was just reading an article about that guy.
You see, she texts back, yeah, they're. Andy's. Did you restart Discord, Chris?
Oh, son of a gun.
Oh, his audio changed.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're the worst.
There we
You
go.
sound beautifully charming.
Hey, gorgeous people.
And you need to shave.
Oh, I know. Oh, actually, this makes my beard look like beardy. instead of unemployed or employed tech guy beard. So anyway, so yep, I send her the GIF. We got the nodding thumbs up.
She says, "Yeah, they're wanted for what is it? Drunken something in public.
Disorderly conduct.
Yeah, they have a bounty out
Public
for
intoxication.
disorderly conduct and aggravated assault."
I'm going to text back, and in my notes here it says abducting a couple farm animals and potentially riding a cow around downtown or something. Question mark.
Seems likely because they're part of that crazy cult, she says.
That makes sense. I totally forgot what my original. Oh wait, I asked if she'd seen where they were or heard from them recently.
No, that's why there's a bounty for them.
Damn it!
Also got
Nobody's calling in the tip line or anything. This town.
I mean, it looked. She types for a little bit, and then she stops, and then she types for a little bit. She says, "There's somebody called in, said there was a fight at the park, but they disappeared."
We drag them out like deep into the fucking forest. How did they see that?
You drug them deep into the forest, not out, but you still fought in the park.
There's weirdos all around. I'm gonna text back. Okay, I resolved the conflict in the park. It was a lovers' quarrel of some type between two random names.
She texts back, "Good job!" Thumbs up.
You did it.
Okay, so no leads from her. All this bullshit. I'm just gonna send a bunch of random emojis.
You gotta ask the right questions. Also, maybe don't ask about people who are disappeared, or maybe do. Maybe they showed up back at home immediately, and they just haven't been found yet. Maybe they're still in the forest.
I know what we need to do. I scan around and look for the nearest restroom.
You're in the woods. There's no restrooms in the woods. There's trees. You could piss on a tree.
I forgot to do a class ability.
Okay.
So I forgot to do Occult Confidential. The first time in each mystery that you observe a monster, minion, or phenomenon in action, you may ask one question from the investigated mystery list.
Okay. You observed a shadow thing.
What can hurt it?
I think I already poked it in the eye, right?
No, that didn't do anything. Well, I mean, it
No.
did something, but at one point, one of you blasted it with a phone light or a flashlight, and it visibly recoiled and flinched.
Yeah, right. And I was taking pictures of it for my camera. Stop it. Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's
Take
fair.
notes.
Take notes. It's been 2 weeks. That'll teach me. So, we have no leads on where these gentlemen went, and apparently my accent changed.
Say.
Yeah, bears. How about we go back into town, see if we can find another one of these robed gentlemen, and see if we can do a little bit of a stakeout. See if there's anything we can track down. Subtly.
I'm going to flip through my notebook of previous bounties, and I'm going to stop on a page and be like, I know where we need to go. We need to go to the Cracker Barrel. And I have Cracker Barrel in in bold crayon in my notebook.
Are you hungry, or do you think that's
get
gonna
some food on the way back, man? I'm hungry.
Based on my previous apprehensions, there's a 3 out of 371 chance of them being there or their associates. I think those are pretty good odds.
I mean, we can just hit up a drive-through on the way if you want.
No, now that I mention it, I could go for a skillet pancake combo.
All right. Sounds good to me.
So you're in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
What time's Cracker Barrel close?
Dude, I thought it was the evening and it was getting dark. So
It's
we're
dark.
in,
It's night.
yeah, we're in time for dinner. Dinner at Cracker Barrel at night.
What
You
time's
know
Cracker
what?
Barrel close?
This one's it's a test location for 24-hour Cracker Barrel.
The new 24-hour Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
They close at 9.
And I'm just gonna set a little bit of atmosphere. There's like billboards all over the place, like really, really big highway billboards everywhere advertising this 24-hour Cracker Barrel.
Absolutely, 100%. I love it.
Like giant ones with the big floodlights, and then you know the trucks that you see that are like box trucks, except they have like just a light up sign on them, and they advertise stuff. There's a ton of those driving around too.
Okay. So you're walking out of the woods. You hear weird little sounds everywhere. You hear the cracking of or the snapping of twigs, the rustling of leaves. Could be critters, could be something else. And as you come out into the clearing, there's your vehicle waiting for you with the tire slashed.
This is unfortunate.
Somebody fucked up my van.
How many spare tires do you have in your van?
They got to it too.
Just the one that's on the back. Jeez.
I'm gonna do an ocular pat down. Are there any materials that can be used to get us to the Cracker Barrel?
You're in a parking lot at a park, past dusk, and you're doing an optical pat down of the parking lot, looking for a vehicle or something.
Spare tires, children maybe out too late with some bicycles. Like, I checked the fine print of my contract.
Read about the situation.
Oh shit. Yep.
Somebody call AAA, man. I want to get my van fixed. Gotta get some tires or something.
Okay. Read a bad situation. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Where's my character sheet? What is going on? Okay, here we go.
How bad have they been slashed? Like one puncture in each?
It was like a knife, a big fucking knife, all the way across the bottom of it.
My character's throwing knives into other fucking games' tires now.
That's a big fat failure, Chris.
Yeah, pretty good one. I mean, when I fail, I aim to fail.
You know the lamps at the in the parking lot of the park? They don't work on the best of days, but they start to crackle, and then the bulbs shatter, and it goes completely dark in the parking lot. You can see nothing.
Well,
And you
this is when I'm gonna.
heavy steps on the gravel from the path behind you.
I'm gonna take out my piece and just fire blindly into the darkness.
Oh my god.
That's not smart.
I love everything about this. This is some kick some ass, isn't it?
Hold on. Since I have a revolver, I spin the chamber and fire a shot. There's one like rat shot in there. It shoots out BBs. It's not like a
You
slug.
also shot at the ghost, so
one shoots BBs and 5 of them shoot shells.
Full metal jacket.
And you don't care which one it lands on, you're spinning.
Yep.
This is
Because it's in a rush. Like, I just.
Okay, go ahead, kick some ass.
Oh God, please.
I wonder who's behind you. Is
You
it
know,
any of your friends?
I got rattled. Ooh,
Okay.
that was very close to something very bad.
It still can be very fucking bad depending on who you shoot.
Yeah, it could be. How much damage do you do?
2.
Okay.
Well, and it says close, so it also depends on like how far away they are.
Close. Okay, and you're in the back of the pack, right? Yes.
Yes.
You turn around, or you swing wildly and blast off a shot just as you feel an arm touch your shoulder,
Oh, Jesus Christ!
and you feel the life force drain. You feel life force drain out of you. It's like you're aging rapidly.
Mm.
It's like your arm, your shoulder, it feels wrinkly and old, and the hand touching it was wrinkly and old and fills with life, almost as if it's a normal human hand. But then your shot goes off, and then the arm falls to the ground.
Like, I turn around and there's just literally an arm on the ground.
Yes,
I'm gonna stomp on it.
but you take a 4 harm.
Oh, Jesus!
Well,
can we see is there enough natural light around that we can kind of see this?
The sun has set. It is real dark. There is no natural light.
I'm going to quickly limp towards the van and turn around in that direction.
Is anyone gonna? Okay.
I'm gonna
Guys, help me! Help
kick some
me!
ass. I'm gonna try to tackle him.
I'm going to run to my chemistry set and make some flash grenades.
You're gonna make flash grenades in the middle of battle.
Yeah.
How about we say you had flash grenades in the van?
Well,
I like the idea of him doing like basically the spirit bomb of chemistry sets.
It's
We're
like,
not fighting the bad guy.
hold on, I gotta charge my spirit bomb, and it goes away for 5 minutes.
And you hear like tinctures and shit, shit.
I'm just pouring stuff.
And you see Euro and Detective. What's Detective's name? Detective
Stone.
Frankie Stone. They're just getting thrown across the parking lot, dragged,
You see like the
blasted.
curtained window of the van, and all of a sudden you see me going, ah! Like across.
I'm bent over, and you go.
Hey, quick question,
They're just
Sean.
basically Piccolo getting his ass kicked by Frieza.
Is me blindly firing in behind me while someone is coming? Is that jumping into danger?
Wildly
Yeah, I would
jumping
say so.
into danger, yes.
Yes, I can take one less harm, so I'm not quite as dead.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so you run off and start making flash grenades.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do, Frankie Stone?
I'm tackling him. I'm kicking some ass.
All right,
Ooh.
go ahead and roll kick some ass.
I rolled a 9 already.
Excellent. You see Euro just like scramble away and slam into the van, and you blindly jump backwards and you land on this body. You've got it pinned to the ground, and I guess you wail on it with your fist, right? Or are you kicking some ass? What are you kicking some ass with?
Beauties and the Beast, man.
All right.
Boom, 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 boom.
You lay some beauties and the beast on this pale, wrinkly figure, because the moon crests over the woods, over the trees for a moment, and you can see this old, pale, wrinkly old man, and you just start walloping him in the face, and you can see his arm to the side. And as you pull back your fist, how much damage do you do?
Unarmed, I'm thinking probably it's like 1.
All of them.
Because my gun deals 2.
Okay, so you do one unarmed. That's fine. Chris, how much damage does your gun do?
2.
2? 2 is enough to remove an arm, I guess.
Well, hold on. Let me double check.
Right now I can't zip tie him.
2 harm, close, loud, and reload. So, just for the record, I think I'm down to 3 rounds because of the amount it's been fired. I think it's a 6-round revolver.
And you carry no ammo with you. You just carry 6 rounds and hope that's enough.
I mean, I've obviously got ammunition. I'm a bounty hunter.
He's dared to big, big dare.
As you pull your hand back to look at what you've done to this decrepit old man.
Thank you for not saying poor, because he started the shit.
You see a rockin' English mouth full of teeth in all direction. He is snaggletooth. He is grinning from ear to ear. He has big red eyes, and he's laughing at you, and you know him.
Who is he?
It's the
Oh,
old guy
God.
from the library, isn't it?
No. This is a man from a previous mystery that you all solved together.
I'm about to blast this man in the head.
And you know him by a code word that you've called him because he keeps coming back. No matter how many times you get rid of him, every time you kill him, he comes back. You know him
Old
as
Man Jenkins?
you know him as the necromancer.
Oh, god damn it. Harry! I re-socket in his arm and I help him up. I'm gonna
Are
actually.
you sure you want to help him up?
You're gonna help the necromancer out?
Oh yeah, he's gonna help him up, and while he's getting up, I'm gonna blast his ass in the knee. Nobody siphons my
I need to
life.
actually.
Remember what happens if you grab his hand.
Wait,
I'm
did
gonna
that just
investigate
blow
a
his
mystery
arm
to
out?
remember him.
Say what?
I'm gonna investigate a mystery to see if I can remember this motherfucker.
Sure, you absolutely remember him. Because plot.
What
So
was
in-
he going to do?
It looked like he was, well, you know that when he touches people, it drains life out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been known for trying to kill you repeatedly.
Mm. Okay, so he's that dude that just stalks us to try to kill us. Got it.
Yeah, he doesn't like y'all for some reason.
Okay, keep his arm just attached.
Okay, well, he can't really attach it anyway. It's been blasted off with a revolver.
Hey,
Okay.
Frankie, duck, and I'm gonna just chunk one of the flash grenades right to hit him in the chest.
I'm right here too! Ah!
He looks up at you with that shitty smile he's got, and you thunks him right in the chest. And does it go off? Is it primed?
Yeah. Mhm.
And light blasts in all direction, and he screams, "Oh my eyes!"
Run!
Are y'all just gonna book it?
I'm gonna blast him in the knee. No, I got shit.
You're gonna fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh no, you're
This
gonna. Skip's gonna run away.
Run away!
All right, Chris. You want to kick some ass again?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I hope it's good.
Oh God.
He's got a good move for this.
This is how I re-roll a character. Second.
You fire off a shot wildly, and he throws his hand up. You see the air in front of him shimmer, and the bullet bounces. It shoots back at you.
Well, hold on a second.
You take 2 harm.
Ha! I'm going to use my last hold and
Told you
reduce it to
fools
1
to run
harm.
away.
We're doing this dance, old man. One of us is not going to walk away.
If I walk away, then wait, no, I don't walk away. I usually fall down, but I always come back. Ah!
Okay, what can I do?
Nothing.
Wait, am I by my... let's see. I want to do this old. So he's only got 1 arm right now.
Yeah, he's only got 1 arm.
I'm gonna come at this bastard with the pocket knife and try to cut his arm off.
Dude,
I
he's
gotta hold you
almost
back.
killed
I'm
you.
like, we do better. We do better than this. We just need to leave. Let's just leave. Don't give him satisfaction to knowing that we're pissed off.
I mean, I'm in a very weakened state, so it's not taking much to hold me back. So
Are you done, Mr. Bounty Hunter?
I
I'm gonna give him
use
the
my
finger.
run away move.
Walk away.
Let me see your little knife. I want to play with it again.
You know
Make
what?
it nice to shoot him.
You tried to shoot him too.
God.
How much damage did your gun do?
God.
I was hoping you and I would do like this Boondock Saints thing, where you both turn around at the same time and shoot him.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to blast him too. So should I roll first for more?
Yeah, go ahead and roll another fail roll, please.
This dude's about to turn into. He's gonna kill us. This is our party. Most of our party wife. Someone is.
You motherfuckers won't solve the mystery, for I, Tony, the necromancer, will stop you first, you cocksuckers.
Okay, really? Jesus Christ!
4, 5, 6.
Oh, I level up. Yes.
Well, that's great. Do you want to do your level up first, or do you want to take damage first?
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a luck point.
So you don't level up.
Yeah, I hit him with a 12.
You hit him.
Oh wait.
Or do you want to reduce all damage?
Well, if I hit him with a 12, I'm not going to shoot myself.
Sure. That's fair.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what is
You will
that?
not shoot. You will not shoot yourself. That is right.
And I can find something weird, maybe even useful. I'm
Maybe
taking
even
that
useful.
picture there. Oh, I can't take his arm. That's not in this character's line of duty.
You both fire off your shots. Frankie Stone, your shot is caught by his wavy force field. And how much damage does it do?
2.
2. It ricochets and hits Euro.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, wait, I'm dead.
Wait, are you really dead?
Are you dead?
Don't you have didn't you reduce it by 1 and you're like, I thought you were at 1 health.
No, I am now dead. Well,
The necromancer will bring you back.
You rolled a 12. What is it that you
Yes.
do right before
And
you die?
well, I was shooting him with a 12.
You were shooting him with a 12.
I was shooting you with a 5.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait, hold on. There's a sequence of events. So
Yes.
I use my luck point. I find something weird first before I'm about to get blasted by the necromancer.
You find something right before you die.
Yes, that is weird, maybe even useful.
Maybe even useful.
Like body armor. That would be really useful. Although I wouldn't have
Blackjack
it.
is
You
sitting on
find
that
something
tree over
or you
there.
see something? You find something or you see something?
I find. Oh no, I'll find something weird, maybe even useful.
Okay. Next to his arm that you shot off, you can see on his wrist is a chain with a big glowy flat diamond on it, and you can see shadows moving around inside of it.
Well, since I have just been shot, I will choose my fate. I am dying, but not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
Yes, I'm going to take a fatal shot to a major organ. It doesn't kill you right away. I've got adrenaline pumping.
So your kidney.
Yeah, something.
You don't want
Something
to
that's
bleed
gonna
out.
kill
You don't want to bleed out, but you do want to suffer.
That's gonna hurt.
I mean, I'm bleeding out regardless.
Liver or
I'm
kidney?
Anyway,
Liver or kidney?
so I'm crippled by this bullet that hits me in the stomach. I scream in pain a little bit. Oh! And fall over. and then I crawl towards his arm, and I'm gonna pick up his arm with his whatever on it, and I'm gonna throw it over to who do I want to throw it to? Is this gonna be really dangerous?
You probably want to throw it to Brad.
Skip's not here. I can only
Here, I
throw
ran
it.
away.
Yeah.
I ran away. I used my run away move because I'm the
Frankie,
kid.
here! And I throw his arm.
I figured it was time for the
party to split up.
Shaggy Scooby run away to find something to discover. Something. Their cowardice leads to a discovery.
So the arm comes flying at you, Frankie. What do you do?
And I'm shouting the ring, or rasping the ring, because I've definitely been shot several times. So it probably really hurts to try to yell. Slow motion, arm with a ring on it, flying through the air, end over.
I take another shot at the ring.
So his arm is flying through the air, and you take a shot at it, and you shoot the shiny thing on it. Is that what just happened?
I don't know. I should probably catch it.
You could shoot it, or you can catch it.
What else can I hit at this point? I already killed my only other ally in the area.
I mean, I'm still alive, so if you fail, you could shoot me like in the face, basically, and immediately.
I don't know what to do. Because if I catch it and it just heals him, that's bad. I'm gonna karate kick it.
So you went from shooting to karate kick.
We're watching a lot of Cobra Kai, all right. Like,
as it comes flying through the air, you roundhouse kick it, and it goes flying into the shrubbery.
okay.
Shaggy, where'd you run off to?
I don't know. It says that that my runaway move is that I get out of a bad situation. I run away just fine. Unfortunately, you end up somewhere just as bad, but important to the current mystery.
As you're running as you run out of the parking lot and up to the main road, you see a sedan, lights on, slow to a creep, and pull up next to you.
Okay.
And you hear somebody say, "You lost, friend?"
Oh no, I'm good, thank you. I just out for a night jog.
He gets out of the car. He's wearing white robes, and another friend of his gets out of the car on the other side, also
Oh
wearing
no,
white
that's
robes.
okay. I mean, I don't want you to get your robes.
Are you
all
here
dirty.
for the event?
I don't think so. No,
The boss
just,
says
like
we finally have some sacrifices worth sacrificing.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun. Don't let me hold you up,
Oh,
guys.
you're not
Y'all
wearing
go
any
on.
robes.
Yeah, I said I was out for a night jog tonight. You guys have a good time.
You don't look like you're from around here.
What?
What's your name,
Yeah.
son?
My name? It's
I love this.
my name's Skip, man.
Skip, why don't you come on with us?
Nah, man. I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I think
good.
we'll have a good time.
Nah.
Remember the 1980s thing: if a man in a van with a robe that's white tells you get in, you tell him, "No, sir, I don't wanna," and then walk the opposite direction.
No, sir, I don't wanna, and I walk the other direction.
As you turn and expose your back to them, you hear a clunk, and then you fall to the ground, and it goes
I don't want to
dark.
fall to the ground just because I heard a clunk. I'm going to keep walking.
Which is weird because your legs aren't working anymore. It's almost like someone took a baseball bat to the back of your head.
Damn
Everything
it.
horizontal.
Ooh, bats do 2 damage.
They do. Go ahead and take 2 harm. Skip.
Thanks, dead guy.
He could have picked anything else. He could have said they put a potato sack over you. But an unprotected swing with a bat, which is a character weapon, 2 damage all day.
Do we hear the van from where we're at running away from the necromancer?
Are you running up the road?
I think so.
And you've got a Euro, like you got him on your arm or something, and you're just sort of dragging him along.
Mhm.
As you hobble in, trying to run away as fast as you can, you hear the maniacal cackle from behind. You find 2 men with white robes standing over Skip. One of them holding a bat, going like this.
I take a picture of him.
Wait, am I still alive?
You're still alive currently.
I've got 1 bullet. I'm going to blast him.
We're gonna fire off, and first
Yep.
one of you is gonna take a picture with your flash camera, and one of you is gonna shoot this pedestrian. Okay.
Does this give me a +1 to shoot the man in the white robe with a
Yeah,
bat?
does that help out? Since I technically
Yeah, absolutely.
dark road, yeah.
That makes absolute sense to me. Yes, 100%.
Okay, let me roll help out.
If we continue this combat,
I also blinded you.
I will never die. Oh! Look at that. I actually rolled a good one.
That's good. But there's still. So you fire off a shot. What's your extra effect?
Ooh, I get a bonus effect? Where is it?
I'm looking.
Let's see. Huh.
Apparently, I don't have my notes on kick some ass. I do have an invoice for the vet. Oh, there it is.
Ooh, I'm going to inflict terrible harm. This bastard's taken 3 with my last stand.
You blast him, and he just falls to the ground. And it was the guy holding the bat. And the other guy looks at you, holding the gun, covered in blood, barely standing upright, dragged along by your friend holding a massive ancient camera. And he says, "What in tarnation fucking world is this? Jerry, get up! Oh God, you shot him!"
I'm gonna draw my pistol.
You're gonna what?
I want to throw my empty gun at the guy.
I'm gonna draw my pistol. I'm gonna put yours down, and I'm gonna lower you. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna use
Fire good.
action. I'm going to manipulate someone.
Okay, how are you gonna manipulate him?
I'm gonna try to make him get on the ground by pointing a gun at him.
Okay.
Fuck!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, we didn't deal with your other failure. That's 2 in a row.
I know. Level up.
From the first failure, you reach to pull out your gun, and you drop it on the ground right in front of you. And then you go to manipulate him, hold it up your finger gun, pretending in the dark. Hopefully he buys it.
Can it be my hand in my pocket, but it clearly saw that I didn't actually put my hand, like my gun dropped, but I don't know it, so I'm kind of doing like the trench coat, like, yeah, see?
Yes, absolutely. And he's not buying it. You could see a glint in his eye as he sort of gets down, but then he snatches the baseball bat and he just runs at you.
I'm going to use my last bit of anything I've got. I'm throwing my empty gun at him as he charges.
Okay, roll kick some ass.
You could have gone for my gun.
Nope. I am dead. Very near death. Well, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. There's no thinking anymore.
He swings the bat at Euro, And Euro, it all goes dark.
That's the end.
And I would like to know, is this the end of Euro, or is some divine presence going to help Euro?
He's not chosen. He's just a
I'm asking.
decent bounty hunter.
Do
He
you
is
want,
dead.
do you want a divine presence, or do you want a new character?
We gotta go with the new one. There's no
All right, he's
reason
dead.
for a
He's
divine presence.
Then he is dead. You hear a meaty
It's
thud.
I think you jumped the gun deleting that extra character sheet.
Yeah.
You hear a meaty thud as Euro crumples to the ground.
Yep, I'm gonna kick some ass and I'm gonna shoot the dude. I'm gonna pick up my gun and shoot him.
All right, roll kick some ass.
No, fuck this. I'm using a luck point.
Okay.
I used a luck point and I got shot anyway. Just remember that this game is cruel.
Okay. So you use a luck point.
No, you got shot because of me, not because of you.
Oh man.
What's your extra effect?
When you spend a luck, your next regular case will actually be a mystery for your hunter group, and the monster will focus their attention on you. So this affects the next mystery after this one.
Excellent. I love it. But what is your extra effect for kick some ass? Because you're at 12.
I force them where I want him, which is on the ground.
Okay. You shoot him. It pops him right in the thigh, and he falls to the ground.
Ooh, that's a terrible place to be shot.
It
Damn.
is.
This man
And
is
you
like,
see Skip on the ground. You see two white-robed figures. You hear the maniacal cackle in the distance behind you. You see their car with the keys still in it, still on. What do you do?
I get Skip and unfortunately leave you because I know he's dead. I'm gonna try. I have to make the choice: save the kid or save.
the
I see
dead.
one that's breathing and see one that doesn't.
So you
Save
throw
the
Skip
kid,
in the
save
back
the
of the
world.
car.
Yeah.
And you drive off.
Yeah, but I make sure I back over the head of.
Euro.
No. I back over the two white robe figures.
You hear a meaty crunch as you roll over them slowly, and then you peel out into the darkness back towards the town.
I know they're
Everybody
variable,
knows.
so.
You back over them once and then you run over them a second time and make sure they're done.
Yep. Because I don't. They were the aggressors in this one, so I didn't go against my gumshoe code.
I agree with that. They attacked you for no reason. They
I tried to
they are
de-escalate.
clearly guilty.
Okay.
Okay, so we have two options. We can continue the drive into town, or we can make Chris's new character.
I think what I need to do is I'm going to use one of my other passives, out of the past. Is it out of the past or what is it? The Naked City. You have lots of personal contacts whenever you go. Pick 4 contact types from the following: private security, clergy, morgue, or criminals. I'm gonna go with the criminal underground on this one, and I'm gonna call in a favor to get a safe house from a local kind of crime mob that I've done favors for.
Okay.
Because I think the crime syndicate wouldn't be touched. The clergy definitely would.
The clergy, well, it depends, because the clergy may not be involved with the cult. They might be completely anti-cult.
I muted myself. I think my best bet is to go with someone then like the criminal underground usually doesn't deal with rituals and stuff in my line of work. I'm thinking like, what's the safest disconnect? It's like crime syndicates don't want to muddle their work with religion,
That's
or
fair.
at least something sketchy.
Then let me throw this out there. Chris, is this person that he's reaching out to in the criminal underworld, is this your new character?
I can't be a bad guy. I've done questionable people a bunch of times, and the characters tend to influence too much.
Okay.
And I tried this guy, and he immediately does. So
I just wanted to ask, give you an easy way to tie in, but if you want to do something else, that's fine too.
Yeah, don't let that pressure. If you have a better idea that fits in one of those 4 roles, we can always adjust it. But
I have no idea right now. I was not expecting to die.
you didn't expect to die in session 2.
Well, I didn't expect to take 4 critical damage right away. Like Jesus, that was over half my health, I think, because we only start with 7, right?
Yep. But you reduced it by 1 twice. You lived a lot longer than I thought you would.
Okay, I will say that the roaming necromancer was kind of bullshit.
I did not expect you to go so violent right off the bat.
Okay. In Chris' defense,
He's an absolute
he didn't know
psycho.
that it was going to be a necromancer, but he did the right call and go and kick some ass immediately.
Yes, I agree with that.
Well, I think about it this way, right? We're coming straight off the heels of some very difficult battle, and we're a little bit wounded from that. And then something coming from the same direction behind us. It's very unlikely it's going to be like, "Hi, I'm Sally Sue. Do you want some Girl Scout cookies at midnight?" I very much doubt that would be the case.
No.
Best case would have been a cultist who goes down after 1 shot. Alright. I can't add a character sheet.
I can.
I need a character sheet.
I will say this. In previous games, I pulled a lot of punches. I don't want to do that anymore. Maybe I overstepped.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Honestly, I have no problem with it.
You're teaching us a good lesson to not bullshit around.
Well, and I mean, it's unfortunate. What would the characters do? Run away? A bounty hunter, a detective.
One of you did run away. Chris, I've made a new character sheet for you. His name is Sack Gur.
Oh, I was going to make it. You already got it.
I don't know if you can.
I can rename it. Wait, are these auto-generated?
They are.
Oh, that's okay. I'll keep this. Let's see. So who just died? What was he?
He was a bounty
He was
hunter.
yeah.
The mundane. Okay.
Oh, geez, we killed the mundane.
Yeah. Okay, so we have what?
I'm gonna put another ominous rest in peace in the chat, in the Discord, just to. Oh, did you have a character image?
No, he didn't even have an image.
Should I use the awkwardly gunned 3D generated guy or the Hulk Hogan?
You should just 3D generate a bounty hunter. First one.
Okay.
Search for bail bondsman tombstone.
Oh yeah, I keep saying bounty hunter, but he was actually a bail bondsman.
It's the same thing.
I mean, kind of. Well, yeah, actually, yeah. That's what Doug did.
Oh Jesus, Chris, what did you pick? What is that?
I don't know. I was like, we don't have one of these, and I don't think anyone played it. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
Did you see the weapons?
I looked at the very first thing and it says you are destined to bring about the apocalypse.
Oh god.
Wait, where does it say that? I don't even see that.
Apocalypse, the first move you get. Hold on, where's this character from?
It's the drop down. It's just under playbooks.
Which section under playbooks?
The very bottom near the action science.
I'm just looking at your weapons, and they all do so much damage.
I know.
He's the kung fu artist.
No, it's a super hand cannon. Deals 4
rocket
damage.
Launcher? I can have a rocket launcher. I feel like okay, maybe I won't pick this one. I was just like, oh, this looks interesting, and then I looked at all the weapons, and I was like, oh, wait, okay, I could do sword, a big axe, a larger revolver, a shotgun, or a sledgehammer.
Are you still looking at the summoned?
Yeah.
Because you get
So-
2 heavy weapons and 1 huge weapon.
Well, I think it's either or, right? Or do you get
No,
you get
to
all?
you get to pick 1 huge weapon and 2 heavy weapons. I don't know if I feel good about this class.
This class is very interesting. Let's see.
Like
Is
one
this
of
like
them,
one of the new beta classes?
I don't know.
What's it called again?
The summoned. Let me see if it's
Yeah.
in this. Let me see if it's in this book. It's probably
Why not?
playtest stuff. Okay. How about okay, you can pick any of the basic classes. And you can also pick any of these classes. The Gumshoe, the Hex, the Pararomantic, or the Searcher. Don't pick anything
Gumshoe.
fucking weird. That's
Is the
past that.
exile in there?
Exile is past that, is 1. What is the Exile?
It's it looks kind of like it's meant to be type
Like,
thing.
how do you...
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to... No, that's not it.
Oh, whoa, you messed it up.
I'm just clicking shit.
There
Okay,
you go.
reinforcements and third-party playbooks. That's where yours is from. And the Exile is a
in the
monster
playbook.
hunter from the past who has been transported to the present day.
Ooh.
That's from the playbook. Or yeah,
Is
Well,
that the
technically-
summoned?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, hang on. It gets even better down here. Hang on.
Wait, where did you post it? So basically, I would be a demon.
I'm hesitant to let you pick anything that's in reinforcements and third-party playbooks.
Oh yeah, I thought that was a regular. Okay, so you said don't do the exile.
Do anything from the regular book and from the Tome of Mysteries book.
Okay, how do I see that? Is it like the first? You said it's like the first 11.
There's the first or do you see the list of playbooks in front of you now on the character sheet with the radio
Yeah.
buttons?
Yeah.
First section and second section.
Oh, you're talking about radio. Okay.
So you have the Monster of the Week Revised Edition playbooks and the Tome of Mysteries playbooks.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. I thought somebody did the hard case already. And didn't we have a luchador? Oh wait, Meddling Kid is from.
Yeah, we have a meddling kid, and we also have a
I'm a meddling kid.
whatever
right
D
now.
is. What is D?
Should
D-
remember.
These
Choose like
characters.
the beta class,
Yeah, we're not gonna do any of that.
like Circus Freak or something.
Okay, so Monster of the Week. Well, okay, I can't do the pararomantic. I already just got it very quickly.
Why can't you do the pararomantic?
That would not end well. Let's see, blah blah, initiate. Crooked shows that man, okay. Regional higher power. Let's see, I did the man, I feel like we've played so many of these. Ooh, okay. Has anyone nobody's done the Snoop, right?
A journalist looking for the real story behind weird events.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has done that one.
I don't think I have.
I don't think so either.
That'd be interesting with the Gumshoe. Like you have, I'm trying to get the answers, while you're trying to get the best story.
Yeah, but I think looking at this now, it looks like there's too much overlap with your Gumshoe.
Mm.
because if you look, there's recording devices, cameras, shit like that. I'm not going to do that. That's going to be too.
Gotcha.
It'll be too close. I don't want
Look at
to.
that minor celebrity.
I don't even see minor celebrity on here.
Under moves, the second one?
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
Oh no, not just minor celebrity as a class.
I could easily see, like, Justin. I could see your gumshoe fitting into this as like kind of a YouTube celebrity sleuth.
Like a low, like a History Channel level celebrity.
Yeah, exactly. This actually looks very much like the character.
Okay. Is this what you want to do? His face froze. That Colorado potato internet.
Okay, so I don't want to do that. How did you get? Do you know how? Bring your radio back.
Click on choose a playbook, like that.
I did, and it's just a list.
The spooktacular. That's what D is.
Oh, right.
Is it that one? No, it's not that one. This one? Ah, here we go.
Nope, that's choose a team playbook. You need choose a playbook.
Okay. Spell slinger. You know what?
Nope, I don't know what.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell us about it, Chris.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh. I could throw up. You can click suggested activities.
That would actually.
Go ahead, Chris. You were your internet was fucking awful again.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, weird. Discord like closed, but I guess it's still working in the background.
Your video's still working, so let's go while we can. Go before you disconnect.
Go.
Have you decided spellslinger?
Yeah, I was saying, like, context-wise, okay, powerful necromancer doing a bunch of shit, it might get the attention of other magic users. It's kind of where. I mean, do you guys think that makes sense?
I think we can make anything make sense. Okay, so you want to be the Sack Gur, the spell slinger. What are your pronouns?
Sack and Gur.
Absolutely. What is your look?
Okay.
I will say this: we've had hobo wizards before. Do better. Potato internet. Activate. He looks dazed and confused. It's amazing. Did anyone find a good gif of him being dead? Oh wait, there's dead bodies there.
What the hell?
Your internet back, Chris? Sounds like you are.
Yeah,
And he's gone again, girl. I think he's having problems.
I think so.
We'll just blow up this screen. And then we'll take...
While we wait, I got one more credit left on my AI generation for the month that I want to use. Give me a random prompt.
Bail bondsman funeral. or Monster Hunter Funeral.
I'm gonna add oil painting.
Yes. It is absolutely the day to do it too, isn't it?
Those are all really good.
All right, show us what you got.
I'm gonna download them individually. Those are really neat.
That is cool.
They're
Wow.
very. The more you look, the more jank they are. But for like a concept piece,
Mm-hmm.
I like the one with like the dragon monster. I love how they all have skulls. There's one with like spinach on a plate. Sure.
Do we have you back,
Okay.
Chris?
Kind of. It's like Windows installer has decided to fuck everything up.
Windows is trying to update on my computer too, so I'm not surprised. It's
I
probably
wonder
like
if they're forcing something.
would not be surprised. It would. I've seen it happen before. They like not like throttle you, but they do enough shit that it's like, well, I guess I gotta update.
Yeah, it's really weird. What I don't get is if they're installing updates, why not just use the GPU for that? But whatever.
For reasons unknown.
So anyway, I mean, it seems like it's stabilizing. It's still doing a lot of writes. But
All right, so you're the spell slinger. What do you look like? And not a hobo wizard.
oh no, I told what I was saying when it like kind of cut out was the wizard, the like dark elf wizard guy that you see in Skyrim when you're doing the quest with the big like orb thing that's in the Wizards Academy.
Okay, so like straight up robes.
Yeah, it's gonna be like really nice, like very very fancy.
Okay, so super fancy wizard robes.
Yes,
Excellent.
like think uniform, sort of like projecting authority. That type of wizard robe.
Okay, so like a uniform wizard robe, like one that's for an order of wizards.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, the context could be he's like chasing the necromancer around. Like that's a very easy way to work him into the story.
Don't worry about working him into the story unless you want to, because he's going to work into the story, because that's what we'll find out about the game. So let's talk about your tools and techniques. To use your magic effectively, you rely on a collection of tools and techniques. Uncheck one, you're going to need the rest.
Okay, let me see. I'm pulling up my character sheet now.
So there's consumables, there's foci, which are your focuses, there's gestures, which is hand movements, and there's incantations, which is you talking.
Oh wait, why are all of these checked? I get all of those?
You have to uncheck one of them.
Oh. Okay. It makes me laugh that it's like, oh, you need foci. Like I imagine throwing a wand around with the way shit goes down. Okay, certain supplies. Huh. Oh, see, this is where they get you. They're like, you either need to do hand gestures or you need wands. Okay, what would be more official?
So if you have consumables and you're official, that means you have an official wizard's fanny pack or a bandolier of consumables that you use.
Oh wait, so if I get rid of consumables, I have some sort of focus object as well as gestures.
You have all of these are active, except when you uncheck one, it becomes easier for you to use magic because you don't need consumables or you don't need hand gestures.
Okay, I'm getting rid of consumables. I like that.
Okay, you don't have a bandolier of potions strapped to your chest?
No, because I've done the attacking things that way, the projectiles route. I've done that a bunch, so
Okay.
not having projectiles makes sense.
Next up is your attack spell. You have a few attack spells you can use as weapons. When you use these spells, kick some ass, roll weird instead of tough.
Okay, pick 3 with a base.
I think we've had fire wizards before, and I don't remember what kind of wizard you were, Brett.
I don't recall. I think I kind of was able to do a lot.
You just like kept picking up more and more magic.
I can't recall.
So I'm going to use wall as the base.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's see. So pick 3 with at least. Okay, so I can pick 2 effects, so 3 total.
You could also pick 3 bases if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Let's see.
We've got an airbender.
While he's thinking, can I tell you about the type of wizard I would play?
Absolutely.
Well, I would pick a wizard that all of their hand and motions are triggered by umpire calls from baseball,
Excellent.
and he's just an umpire that moonlights as a wizard, and all of his spells are themed after baseball.
So you would pick ball or missile?
Yeah. And then like Strike would be like a passive ability, and then Yuri would be like a fireball and shit.
Oh, that's
He's
so
always
good.
he's always wearing like the classic like he's got like the mat on it, the hat. Like
all the time.
I'm gonna have to add that to the podcast. Holy shit. I love that idea now.
Oh, that is so good. I could see it too because like when things get intense. Well, no, that's a catcher. I don't think umpires ever remove. Ooh, but if you make a misstep, you can always take like a cup check or whatever that stuns you.
Your ball comes back and gives you like a shiner.
Mm-hmm.
You could do a whole episode on just characters from this game.
Oh no, that's what I'm thinking. Monster of the Week's on the list.
Oh god, the Christmas Klaus. I kind of missed it.
So you're gonna do force and wind and frost or ice?
Yes.
And you're
So
gonna
I'm
do walls.
thinking mostly I'm going to try something different. I'm going to do a lot of defensive type of magic instead of specifically offensive stuff. So think of like instead of trying to kill, more like contain, capture, defend.
Okay, I like
Different
that.
style. We'll see how it goes.
Well, you might be under orders from the Wizard Council to like bring back things that need to be brought back.
This actually rolls kind of into a bounty hunter. That's what's
Let's
kind of
not
weird
worry
about
about that. Let's not worry about that. You get to pick 3 moves. Let's see. Advanced arcane training. If you have 2 of your 3 tools and techniques at ready, you may ignore the third one. Or you pick 3 organizations or groups in the supernatural community, which can include some of the more sociable type of monsters. They've heard of you and respect you.
Not necromancers.
The Necromancy Guild. Could have been worse. When you miss use magic roll, you can choose one of the following instead of losing control.
I don't like that specifically. I would prefer it to be more obvious considering a wizard uniform, but. Oh, I like forensic divination. That makes a lot of sense for the route this character's going.
Okay.
Pick 3. I'm not going to do reputation. We've done a reputation before.
Ooh, look at Third Eye.
Let's see. Go big or go home.
I like Not My Fault. That's fun.
Yeah, I was looking at that one. I'm like,
What's not your fault, dude?
Go ahead, Chris.
You basically you can run away from your out of control fireball that's coming to incinerate you.
Yeah, you get a +1 when you run away from your consequence, or when you run away from the consequences of your actions.
Light it up and run away.
Shield spell. I actually kind of really like the way that works. For a moment, it's 18. Yeah, I like shield spell. Let's make sure these all make sense. Investigate a mystery. That would make a lot of sense with assigned tasks. Advanced arcane training. Okay, so let me ask this question to you, Sean. This will actually help me a lot. So I could see sending someone with advanced training if they're after something, like if the driver is they're after very serious foes or quite dangerous people. Or if they're on like the more ordinary, somewhat mischievous guys, think like your sheriff called out to kids like, I don't know, burning shit in the playground or something. So what sort of mysteries would this person be assigned to?
I would say if you are an agent of a magical organization you will be dealing with magical problems, or at least problems that the council thinks is magical.
Well, no. Do you know what I mean, though? Okay, so you would send like your best, highest order, best trained people to stop an apocalypse, versus apprehending, somebody with a warrant out for some sort of misdemeanor type stuff. So your average cop versus your super soldier.
Sure. So I would say it's probably somewhere in the middle. You're not going to send out your average cop for anything monster wise, because that's just begging to lose troops. But also your highest level wizards, they don't go out in the field anymore.
So I'm going to. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if this isn't, it doesn't feel like advanced arcane training makes sense. I don't feel like we're an elite task force. This feels more like.
I would say this is not an elite task force that you're part of.
You're like a wizard beat cop.
But yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking advanced arcane away. It doesn't make sense.
Or maybe you are like this super high level wizard, and somehow you got the shit end of the deal job wise, and you got to hang out with these guys now.
Or you got demoted. You were close to becoming one of those high end wizards, and then you had a case with the necromancer dude was being a piece of shit, and got you demoted, and so you're way past the league, so you can still have that advanced arcade focus, but you got demoted to beat cop.
Where's the use magic? Where the hell is that? Okay, when it says mark 2 of the use magic effects, what are the use magic effects? Is that the stuff that I picked in the beginning, the bases?
No. If you expand the hunter moves reference and then expand use magic, you can look at the effects.
Oh, at the top. Okay, see, I haven't done magic. Ah, okay, gotcha.
All
Okay.
this time, and you haven't done any magic.
Well, okay, I had Klaus, but Klaus is kind of totally
He
different.
did different kinds of magic.
Yeah,
It's
he's
Christmas
like
magic.
it's very interesting.
So is Chris's character a character that would investigate our other characters when it came to magical bullshit? Like he would be the wizard that would like come in and find out about a crowbar cults full of gnomes, and you'd have to figure out what the fuck happened there.
That's exactly what I'm thinking of. So he's not like, oh, you need to go take down the evil villainous sorceress who's, releasing a plague upon these villages. It's more like, hey, this magic item got into this untrained person's hands. Where did it come from? And obviously retrieve the object.
4-year-old child got a hold of the hand of Vecna. We need you to come quarantine.
Recover it by any means necessary.
Okay, do I want to enchant weapons? Inflict harm. Ooh, I like this. Okay, borrow place. That's okay. So this fits with the character. Okay, I think it's coming together. Okay, so
Okay, so what move did you pick? Oh, practitioner.
Yeah, and I need to pick 2.
So what are you really good at?
This is okay. I think this is what I like this idea. I'm trying a totally different type of character than what I normally play. So, okay, I think it's pick 2, right?
Trap a specific person, minion, or monster sounds very interesting for what you're building.
I like that, and then the bar, a place, or portal. Like, it's not... Those are very similar.
Well, one traps and one expels, right?
Yeah, so it's consistent. It's rooted in the same type of magic. It's, I make a circle, we're either in it or outside of it type thing.
Right.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
Okay. In your gear, you have a single backup weapon.
Okay.
Standard issue crossbow. Wait, no, that's 5th edition that you get the crossbow.
Okay, you know what? I think there's a good lore reason. So I'm going to recover the revolver from you there because it's something that kind of tethers me to this realm. Like it's an important object, basically.
Especially important in this case.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, let's do your history prompts.
Okay.
How do you know Skip?
Okay, where are the prompts?
Bottom left.
History and notes. Okay. How do I know a child who skateboards? Okay.
You thought they were dead, and now they're back.
So either...
Oh, off again, on again, love interest.
I kind of like the blood relation, like very, very distant. Although, let me look at the meddling. Where are you?
Skip, go ahead and start looking at how you're related to Mr.
Oh crap!
Far.
Hey Sean, can you make it to where I can see? Where we can see other people's character sheets?
Probably.
I think you just enable edits or whatever.
I gotta do it per character.
Okay. Well, I need to see that. I want to make sure it's easy.
You should be able to see them.
It only shows their profile, like the
What'd you
bio.
wind up going with? What class?
The spell slinger.
Spellslinger. Okay.
I mean, you can turn it off. I'm not trying to edit it. I just want to look
I've
at
already
something.
enabled it for all.
Okay. It's not quite loading for me yet. Come on. There we go. Okay. Where's the character description?
You know what Skip looks like?
No. There's like a playbook description, right? Or no?
Oh, for meddling kid, it's Scooby Doo.
You wrote my
Yeah.
character sheet. No, I can't see it.
It takes a second. If you kill it and reopen it.
Okay, there we go. And it just went away while I was mid sentence. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Okay. So meddling. Yeah, I think the only one that really makes sense is that I'm just like a very, very distant relation.
So how did you reconnect?
This mystery.
All right, Skip.
Okay. Let's see. So what you took that you're my uncle? Is that what you said?
Yeah, and you haven't seen me for a very long time. So how old is your character approximately?
He's a teenager.
I'm a teenager, man. I'm high school.
So you're like 16, 17?
I'm in high school, man.
He's
Well, didn't we establish he was like 20 and in high school though?
No, man, I'm in high school.
Okay. So all right, we're going to say okay, you were probably 11 years old or less the last time you saw me.
So he's a young kid,
Yeah.
and you're not good with ages.
I mean, I was going to say 8, but I don't want to lock Brett into I'm just going to say very young. Okay. We'll say between 5 to 10 years old is the last time you saw me. Between 5 and
There's a lot of age in there, by the way.
Okay, well, we will say it has been 12 years since
Like you don't know
seen
the
me.
difference between a toddler and an elementary school kid.
There we go. Okay. 12 years since you've seen me. That's vague enough. So, and I actually don't get to determine how we reconnect. This is up to Brett. So I just say that we are related. So, Brett, how did we reconnect?
You saw him at the honky bucket.
Well, let's see. How did we reconnect? I heard you might be. I heard rumblings that you might be spell slinging, and I'm curious because I'm a meddling kid. So I just sought you out, and under the guys that I just wanted to see my old uncle again.
Okay.
But I really just want to learn some magic.
That
Wants to
makes
transfer to Hogwarts.
All right. And then, all right, Mr. Gumshoe. Hey, Justin, how old is your Gumshoe?
He's muted.
I think you're muted. Yeah.
I'd say like 35, 36. He's young enough to like 90s stuff, 80s and 90s stuff, but he also is paranoid about the current trend of media. So
Okay.
he's not like a boomer.
36. How long have you been a Gumshoe?
A while.
His whole life.
Well, is it something that like you chose as a career path like 18, 19 and stuck with it and grew into it, or
I'd say a traumatic event made me kind of pursue doing what's right.
okay. How old were you? This is important what I'm looking at here.
I'd say early 20s.
Okay.
2022.
Okay, that makes sense. So 2022, somewhere in there, you become Gumshoe. So that puts you, say, 7 years in. Okay. All right, that actually works perfectly. So I'm going to say you were a mentor from another life. And meaning it was when I was first a part of the, the Wizard Academy. We'll say 16.
As part of your Wizard Academy training, you had to intern with a earthly gumshoe.
That
No, we'll
actually works with what I was going to do for my side of the backstory.
Let's do 17. That's a little bit better. That's like kind of career-ish. So, okay. 17, I've chosen my career path in the wizarding world. And to learn the kind of soft skill, how do you investigate things, how do you follow leads, stuff like that. I had an internship or apprenticeship with you in learning how to do that. But during that time, I didn't use magic. That was the caveat. I had to blend. So, do it real old school. Get the fundamentals, then use the magic to supplement the skill set.
Right. Like you kind of
This is very in-depth character development for something that could just die in 2 turns. So,
well, it works for what I was going to say. Is like one of mine is let's see. You first approach them to help on a case, describe the case, ask them to describe the key experience you provided. Pretty much it was that. Like you asked me to let you intern on a magical investigation I was working on that kind of overlapped with the Wizard PD.
that makes sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So maybe it was like during training you think, oh, do you want to make potions? Do you want to do this? I'm like, oh, I want to be an investigator handling shit like that.
Yeah.
So kind of career path choice type thing. Okay.
Are you going to stick with the name Sack? Or Sock?
Sock. Yes. Socker. Okay.
With that in mind,
I keep wanting to say Melvin, but I'm stuck in my
with that in mind, Frankie Stone, you called your contact. Do you have to roll dice for that?
No, it just happens.
It just happens. Okay, so you call your contact, and he or she or they put you in the middle of downtown in a basement.
Oh wait, I do have to roll. Sorry, underneath the text box, you can hit them up for info or small favors, but they may be small costs involved. Personal contacts provided. So +1 to roll, investigate a mystery, or small favors. Okay, so I can ask them for a favor, but you have to put stipulations and shit on it.
Okay.
Let me put the full thing in the chat.
So you don't have to roll, or you do?
I don't. I just put the full thing visible for you, so you can read
I see you rolled a 6.
Okay. Who do you call?
His name is just Tony.
Tony.
His name is Tony.
Just Tony.
And it's his choice. We're not trying to be stereotypical. He just loves being called Tony. It's like his screen name.
That's what he likes to be called. It may not be his real name, or it might be.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me
Tony.
Hey, this is Tony.
Tony, it's Stone.
What happened to the accent, Stone?
He goes away when I'm bleeding profusely. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What can
I
I
got
do
a
for
kid.
you?
Do you have any warehouses for your bootleg DVDs out here in whatever town we're in.
Oh, in New Cracksburg?
Yeah, we're in shit hit deep. We're in New Cracksburg. I got an unconscious kid. I already lost a fellow investigator. Shit got real bad. We need a place to lay low so I can recover and get some help out here. It's cold like shit.
Oh yeah, I got something for you. How about I'm slipping out of the Tony and into the Bostonian again.
Tony.
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 It's gotta have that E in it. E. Sounds like the Fonz.
That'd be a good.
Yeah, we got a blockbuster that you can swing by. It's abandoned because, you know, tough times, man. But the back room is as good as you're gonna get.
Thanks, man.
You owe me.
Nope. Yeah.
Say the words.
I know the drill.
Say the words.
I owe you for one favor only.
That's how we do.
Yeah.
Keys under the mat.
Fuck yeah. Also, do you have a DVD player in here, or is it just DVDs?
Of course we got DVD player. They're all over
Cool.
the place. We got movies running all the time.
Hell yeah.
Although the power may be cut. I guess you'll see when you get there. We'll roll some dice or something.
Appreciate it, man. We'll clean up afterwards.
He clicks off.
So I want not to derail you. Here's something
Sure.
for another. I picture this place. Have you ever heard of that house that you can just like tour through like Google House View, and like the more you look at this house, the more fucked up things you start seeing.
Sure.
Like it's. Let me see if I can find this.
You are telling a great story without looking it up, and I'm excited about this blockbuster now.
Don't look at it too hard.
All right, I gotta find this damn house. What is it called? It like this house. It's worth looking at the listing of this place. It has like bathrooms with like 2 toilets right next to each other, and like a walk-in sauna and shit. It's super bizarre.
Like the toilets, do they face each other or are they side by side?
They're side by side.
His and her toilets. That's a thing. Chris, you're gonna get those installed when you remodel after the flood, right?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, actually, they're
Actually, you
they're
are
doing
getting
the,
his and her toilets.
they're doing the bathrooms now, and you can see through from where they had to remove the drywall. You can see from where one toilet was to the other toilet. So yes.
Excellent. His and her toilets. Leave those walls down.
Yeah, until they put the
Look
walls
Kristen in the eye as you poop together.
Would it be more like one of you is looking kind of like diagonally at the other one?
You're just out of the corner of their eye.
Yeah. You
Okay,
can't
I
get
got-
attached to characters
So
except for Klaus.
Klaus is gonna
Just-
die next game.
Just mute this video and then just scrub through, walk through this house because the listing is no longer there.
I will watch it at my leisure.
But yeah, that's what I picture this place being.
Excellent.
Also, since I leveled
then-
up,
I will not describe this house or this blockbuster until I watch this video. So as you arrive outside the blockbuster, you find someone waiting for you, which is Chris's character. I don't know why he's here. Hopefully,
How do you do,
knows.
Frank?
I kind of get out and I'm holding to my side. I'm like, Zach? Zach, is that you?
Yep. It's been a while.
It's weird for you to show up in the middle of a cult-infested town, especially in front of a blockbuster hideout. I got an unconscious kid in here. You might help me haul him inside?
Yep. I also heard there might be a necromancer in the area. It's kind of why I'm here.
The son of a bitch has been following us from state to state, no matter where we go to investigate. That son of a bitch is here. He killed one of our guys. Fucking asshole. I think dislocated one of my ribs, too. Fuck.
All right, okay, I'm just gonna grab Skip. Holy shit! What are you doing hanging out with my nephew?
Skip's your nephew?
Yeah.
Figure you didn't have any family. Never talked about him when we were on that case in Pennsylvania. Pop.
It's better that way.
Well, I would say we would try to take good care of him, but that fucking necromancer made us run out. He ran into the woods, found 2 cultists, and they beat him with a bat.
Yeah, I can tell by the big raspberry on the back of the... All right, I'm gonna, I guess, just carry him in like...
We'll cut to black.
Well, cut.
Did anyone... Or let's do questions. As soon as I find those. Did we conclude the current mystery?
No.
Yes.
We concluded someone's life.
Yeah.
That's a mystery for
Did
another
we
day.
save someone from certain death or worse?
No.
Well, it could be argued y'all saved me.
It has to
Oh,
be someone
it can't
that's
be
not
somebody
a
in the
character.
party. That's right.
Especially someone where their entire,
No.
playbook is to be in danger.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
24-hour Cracker Barrel all over the place.
Heck yeah.
Justin, you had something that you said you were going to save for this.
Fuck, I forgot. No! Shit!
Was it about the necromancer? Or was it about the
No,
shadows?
I think it was the Cracker Barrel.
It was the Cracker Barrel?
Mm-hmm.
I think it had to be the Cracker Barrel, but it was something stupid. Minor.
You were talking about skillets.
Right, yeah. It had to be the Cracker Barrel.
Okay. So Cracker Barrel is an important establishment in this town, in this world. New and
Oh, wait, no.
important.
It's the fact that phone numbers, cell phones, are in the yellow pages.
Yes. New and important. Everyone carries phone books now. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
I mean, we have a totally new hunter. So
I want to say that character is not up for did we learn something new and important about one of them?
well, I want to say the bail bondsman was actually I would say he was a good character, like full on the good scale. Didn't do anything questionable.
Hold on, he would literally like go find people to arrest and steal money from them, like literally blackmail them to be
He did not.
assistances.
He did not blackmail
Yeah, good guy.
anyone in this mystery.
That's only because Dickel's not here right now.
I mean, backstory doesn't count.
Didn't you interrogate one of the
We tried to, and then the shadow came up.
Oh yeah.
He got interrogated because of what they were doing, which is well within the bail bondsman / bounty hunter's duties. He can detain and question.
Can he? I don't
We
know.
don't know. We never got that far.
Maybe we'll see more bail bondsman characters now that I've seen one in action. So did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters, other than the bail bondsman was a stand-up guy?
I mean, he tried to save everybody. He fought off the necromancer and died trying to do so, you know.
That's true.
Skip and Sack are related.
Yep.
Well, I mean, we don't count with that. Okay, new and important. Oh no, the connections to the underworld, I feel like, actually a pretty important thing about Frankie.
That he has criminal connections, but they aren't guilty.
I mean, they have some weird dealings. So
I'll say this:
you know,
this question does not, if regardless of how you answer it, you're still only getting 1 XP.
how do we only get 1 XP? I thought we got this one. Or is this the only one we get?
This is the only one we get. You get 1 or 2. You get either 1 XP for 2 yeses, 1 to 2 yeses, or 2 XP for 3 to 4 yeses. So take your 1 XP. Does anyone level up?
I did level up during combat.
Oh boy.
No, I did not.
So I'm taking a new skill.
Okay.
Just one more thing. When you ask a suspect leading questions, roll plus charm. On a 10 plus, hold 2. On a 7, blah, blah, blah. On a miss, hold 1. But something bad is going to happen to you. Spend your holds for hold 1 for 1 to ask questions of the following list. 1 question from an investigative mystery list. Was that a lie? What is something you left out that you didn't want for me to notice? Are you complicit with any ongoing criminal activity? Did you commit this specific crime?
Excellent.
So it's more directed investigation questions.
Oh, so I do have when I do the multi-class stuff. That's when I'm going to steal some from your playbook because of the internship shit. So
Nice.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
So I think I like this idea because then we can double up on really good investigative moves.
You're gonna like good cop, bad cop investigation.
Exactly. That's kind of what was going on in my mind. Only if you want to do that, though, Justin. That's the only. I feel like Frankie would always be the good cop.
Yeah, I think that would work because I have that code. If I go against the code, then I lose my gumshoe skills.
Chris is not beholden to a code. He'll light people on fire for funsies.
Yeah.
He's also a
Well, no, I don't have any way to light people on fire. The best that I could probably
you have
do
a lighter,
is
probably.
I could put them in
Gasoline and a lighter.
I could put them in like a force field and probably like crush them to death or something. But
That's not
probably
better.
I mean, we don't know that I've ever done that.
All right, well, let's not find out on this stream. And bye-bye, Internet.